thought I'd make a quick little video of this since this is something that most will not get to see, certainly not often. This, for you Coke machine guys, is the vending head cover for one of the, I think most commonly the Vendo 123, also called the Junior, the Vendo Standard, which was, they're both made of Westinghouse coolers, and it was also on the, what did they call it, the Master, I believe, and maybe one other. But this particular one was made at a time when they were experimenting with 6-cent vending, and you can actually see there's a new sticker worn off over the top of the original here, and in there you can read that it says something about putting in the penny, which is kind of an interesting thing, I think, that Coca-Cola was trying to do. They were really trying to increase the price above 5 cents without jumping to a dime and driving off business. So they put in an extra coin slot here, and there was an extra coin bezel that went over it. Having some difficulty locating those right now. And the penny, come over to the actual mechanism here, and this is the, you would pull this to get your, this was a little different too because most of them had knobs, but the penny would go in up here, and it would be this notch here on the right. The penny would drop in and it would bypass the mechanism and go straight down into the coin box. This actually went down a little further, but it went straight into the coin box, which I thought was a really interesting idea. And then the nickel would go in here and go through this slug rejector and eventually make it possible to activate this so that you pull that back and you get your drink. So it was pretty much the honor system. Your penny, it would always say, put the penny in first, because I guess they realized that if you put the nickel in first, that people would figure out they didn't have to put the penny in at all. So I suspect most people probably knew that the penny was kind of like an honor system thing. And I imagine that half the time, maybe, who knows, that there was no penny spent. Because back then, I think a penny, World War II, pre-World War II, a penny might actually buy you something. So yeah, there it is. I really like these little machines, these little coolers that had these units on them, but they are not nearly as sought after as, it's like the Vendo 81, BMC 81, 56, etc., 44. Pretty cool little deal though, the way they had done that.